you're an aspiring YouTuber and you don't have these 17s, you don't know these 17s, please don't open YouTube. Don't even start it, because it will get frustrating at a point if you have no clue of this. Because I see people just open YouTube for opening sake. Yeah, I think I was part of all those people. But please, I've learned some things and I just want to share it with you. So please stay to the end. There are a lot of goodies you would actually learn and like at long run. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for tapping into this video. Please do well to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your post notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. If you are a returning subscriber, I love you guys so much. The support, the love, you know already. So the first thing you should know as a new YouTuber is don't open YouTube if you don't have your content bank. Let me explain. Content and bank, meaning like your content ideas. If you want to open YouTube, you're aspiring to open YouTube, I would advise you have up to 20 to 30 video ideas in a book. Let me show you. Let me give you an example. This is my book. So you just have to write them down. So you know that, okay, when I'm done with this video, this is the next thing I'm to do. So it will make things easy for you. You get? But if you don't have 20 to 30 or even 50 content ideas and you want to open YouTube, and then you post your first get to know me or welcome to my YouTube channel, and then you are stuck because you don't know what to post next, or you even post, okay, get to know me, and then you don't know what to post next, it is just going to it's going to affect you as a YouTuber, and it's going to affect your channel. I got to know this late because when I opened my own YouTube channel, I opened, okay, I want to start making videos, let me open YouTube. That was the idea. So I posted welcome to my YouTube channel, and I posted get to know me, and I think I paused for like a month because I did not have idea of what to post. I don't even have a content bank. That's where I stored my ideas, and I was just stuck for like a month or two before I came up. I dropped something about, I think it's something about getting to know me, or a vlog. I can't remember, but I knew it was not consistent. And when you are a new YouTuber, your content has to be consistent because you are new. Nobody knows you except you built a following somewhere and you're bringing them to YouTube. Even if you are even bringing them, even if you have a community somewhere, you're bringing them, best believe 50% of them is not following you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Best believe. So now you need new followers and new community. So you need to be posting consistent. So people will be like, who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person? If you are popping up on their timeline every day or every 2 days or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please, I'm saying 20, but it should have more than 20. 20, 30, 50 content ideas down. Just write it down. You get? And be making them as time goes on. You can even be making them in bulk. So the next thing you should know before opening YouTube is you need to know that you are on your own. Like, you need to promote yourself. Let me explain. I have an Instagram account. Let's say I have up to 3K followers on Instagram. Mind you, when I opened YouTube, I was like, okay, please guys, follow me and all of that. I have a lot of people that followed me because they like me. But when I was seeing the proportion of people that followed and the people that did not follow, I was like, this is not making sense. Because you people engage with my content. So I feel you should like my content on YouTube. Do you understand? So I was battling with that for a very long time until someone was like, guy, your YouTube content is different from your Instagram content. Instagram, you just post this picture and they watch your story. But YouTube, they have to sit and watch. They have to like use their data. So most people will not want to subscribe because they'll feel, okay, this is another tax and I'm not ready for that. So when I heard that, I was like, like that's true. Because actually you cannot force someone to subscribe to your channel. They have to want to subscribe. That is why it makes sense. That's how everything will make sense. So you have to know that you have to promote it. So when I got to know that, I was like, okay, no problem. I started like posting more consistently on my Instagram and on my WhatsApp, because those are the two apps that I frequent. Do you get? So you need to promote yourself on every platform you have. If you are very popular on Twitter, or you have a following on Twitter, post on Twitter. If you have plenty following on WhatsApp, post on WhatsApp. If you have on Instagram, post on Instagram, because nobody is going to do that for you. People have to see that, okay, this girl is striving, she's serious about this, or this guy is serious about this. Okay, let me just let me push her this thing, let me promote her this thing, let me just engage with her content. That's how some people are. Do you understand? So just imagine you open your YouTube and you're already expecting your Instagram followers to just automatically subscribe. My dear, you're going to sleep there. You are honestly going to sleep there, because they'll just feel why. So the next thing to do is you need to stay consistent. It's as I close my eyes, I am emphasizing on it. You have to stay consistent. Baby girl that is talking right now is not consistent with her YouTube. It was during that period I needed to reach that 4K mark, and all of that was where I was consistent. But honestly, you need to be. Why I'm saying this is, it was when I was posting consistently then, that May, June, July, August. No, May, June, July. I saw a difference. I saw a huge difference in that watch hour mark. Apart from people streaming, people were watching because I was posting consistently. I was choking them with it. I saw a difference in the ratio or something. Now I don't relax and I'm seeing it, and it's not supposed to be. Do you get? So I have tried being consistent, and I know that it works. When people say be consistent, be consistent. Don't be share. Oh. It is not easy. I'm not even going to even lie. I swear, being consistent is not easy. You have to put this mind to it that regardless upon still, I have to be consistent. So it's always tiring, because there are some times I'll have content to post, but I don't want to post it because I've not edited it, or I'm not feeling it, or I don't even have content and I have avenue to create content, but I'll be reluctant to even stand up and set up, my filming, whatever, to get the video out. So all those things now, you need to try as much as possible to know those things, so you are going to avoid them. It is not easy, but you need to do it, especially if you are just starting out, or if you just want to start out. It is very important. I can't overemphasize it. It is very important to be consistent. It is choking, very exhausting, but it works like magic. So the fourth thing to know before opening YouTube account, or before starting your YouTube, is you have to be aware of the fact that YouTube has requirements. There are requirements you need to meet. You need to reach 1K subscriber and 4,000 watch hour in a year. I did not know that. Okay, I knew that when I was opening YouTube. I knew that, okay, 1K before 1 year and 4K before 1 year. I had a brief understanding of what that requirement was. When someone was not like, guy, you actually need to post more, because this your watch hour, it has to get to 4K before the end of a year, or else YouTube will start. I don't really understand that explanation even till date, but I'm just going to give you a summary of what I understand by that by what this person said and what I've seen. Is after a year, if you are not able to reach that, the 4K watch hour is the toughest thing to acquire, to get, to attain in this YouTube territory. Honestly speaking. I say it's very hard, very, very, very hard. Olegon. So, but it is easy if you are posting consistently, if you have if your videos are going viral, like you're having lots of views and people are watching till the end. Yeah. So person was like, I needed to get to 4K or else YouTube will start reducing the watch hour. Just imagine you have out of 4,000 watch hour that you are supposed to reach, you already acquire, let's say 2,000. You are left with 2,000, and then you've gotten to 1 year mark on YouTube. What YouTube will start doing is YouTube will start deducting from that 2,000, that's 1,900, like that, and it is going to be very hard to push it up. Do you get? You have to. You don't want that, because to get that 2,000, you know what your eye is going through. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you are a new YouTuber, you are aspiring to be a YouTuber, and you just want to open it for fun, please don't even open. Don't see, if you have a channel, don't post anything until you are sure that okay, you have like 50 content ideas or 20, at least 20 content idea to put out. Because the moment you post a video, it start counting down to 1 year. It starts automatically counting down to 1 year. You don't need that. If I had known, I swear to God, I'll have not posted my first YouTube, because the anxiety I felt when it was getting close to a year, it was terrible. It was really terrible. You know, when you don't even really have content, you are tired, but you need to go out, so you vlog the experience, so you're going to post. I've experienced it, I've gone through it, and I don't want you to go through it. So please, it goes down to having a lot of content ideas. This, knowing the YouTube requirements. You also need to, apart from the 1K subscriber and 4,000 watch hour, you also need to know that YouTube has this copyright, whatever. You might feel, I have a copyright claim on my video because of a song or a music, and you feel I'm not even monetized, it's not affecting me. It's not affecting actually, but it may you get monetized. Just know that particular video that have copyright claim is not going to be. You're not going to be able to monetize that video. So what our advice is, just go to YouTube Music Studio in your YouTube studio and download their songs. They are copyright free. I noticed that most people don't like going there, maybe because the songs are not appealing to them. But me, I'm not a music person, and if I see something that suits the video I'm uploading, I'm fine with that. Do you get? So there are other things. Maybe you just gonna watch some other people's video on them talking about websites to visit to get music that are not copyrighted. You get? But for me, just go to YouTube Music in your YouTube studio. You're going to see plenty. Just download the ones you want, listen to them and download it and use them in your videos. Chickena. And if you have copyright claim, just make sure that you try to resolve it. Do you understand? Just for the future, for when you start getting monetized. There are some other requirements that are not needed for this video. But you see that 1,000, 4,000 and copyright, those are the important things you need to know as a new YouTuber that is starting up. So if you don't know this, just everything that I'm saying is in your YouTube studio. Just be going there. So the fifth thing you should know before opening YouTube as an aspiring YouTuber or as a new small YouTuber is you need to get familiar with editing apps. It's very important, because I'm going to say this because I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I have a long way to go, do you get? But I see some people open YouTube and their video is nothing to write them about. Tell me why you are not using landscape and you're using portrait. And okay, fine, you can use portrait if you have idea that okay, this is how I'm going to place it and my background is going to be. Maybe when you do a screen recording, definitely your phone is going to be in portrait mode. But you see people who upload actual video that is like a sit down in portrait, and then it will be looking all, this is not the ratio. If I'm watching those kind of videos, I just like, this is not the ratio you're supposed to use. And I understand that you might not be familiar with the editing app, or tell me why you are using an editing app and the watermark is showing in the video. Your video is supposed to look like, just slant your phone when you're making video and edit like that, upload like that. Get familiar with editing apps. Get familiar. If you InShot is a very easy to use app, very easy to use app. So if you feel I heard about CapCut and CapCut is quite difficult for me, just try, if you try InShot, just try InShot. Before you know, you understand CapCut. But I would advise that you start with InShot. Please get familiar with editing apps. They work properly for your video, because you need to, remove some redundant clips that are not supposed to be in the video. Not like you just make a video and you just upload it. You need to edit them. So if you are not familiar with an editing app, how are you going to achieve that? It is not going to be possible. It is not going to be possible. So get familiar with editing apps. So the sixth thing you should know before opening a YouTube is get a phone that has a good storage. You thought I wanted to say good camera quality. No, this one is get a phone that has a good phone storage. That's a good storage. So if you have a phone and the storage, let's say let me personal experience. All this thing I'm saying, personal experience I'm gonna give you. So you're not just maybe I'm just talking because I've not experienced it. I was using this phone I was using iPhone X, and it was 64 gig. But it's an iPhone, so the qualities are always high. Taking videos and pictures with it are always like on the high side. But I noticed that anytime I want to make videos, even if I've not started this, or even if it is not a YouTube video, any kind of videos or pictures, I have to delete some pictures in my gallery or some videos in my gallery to welcome new ones. Like, how it does not make sense. Now imagine you are a YouTuber, you need to be creating content in bulk. How would you do that? 64 gig is not for startup. You can start it, but I'm not gonna advise you to use 64 gig, because on iPhone, I don't know if the capacity of 64 gig is quite high on Android, but if it is, you can use it. If for iPhone, you need more than 64 gig. I was using 64 gig and I was not enjoying myself, so I had to change to 256. So I'm using 256 presently, and it is amazing. There's enough space for everything. I create in bulk, or I just create videos and leave them. The joy of just leaving them in my gallery without deleting them, it is amazing. So the seventh thing you should know is start with what you have. I have people that have messaged me on Instagram to be like, I want to start YouTube and I don't even know what to upload. No, I don't know how to start. In the sense that I have a phone, but I don't know if just my phone is enough, or I don't know, just advice me. I'll be like, baby girl, you can use just your phone. You can start with just your phone. What you just need is enough lightning. Enough lightning. You don't need artificial lightning if you can't afford it at that period in time. You can just open your window and stay in front of it, direct sunlight. You understand? Clean your lens. I tell them, clean your lens before you start. Get direct sunlight. Make sure that your background is not like, there's no something distracting in your background. Your background is like clear, and be audible. Even if you don't have a microphone, just be audible. Volume up, speak up. Those are the things you need. So you can actually make use of just your phone to create content. Just make sure, one, direct lightning. If you don't have an artificial light, because you're just starting out. Clean your phone lens, clear the space, and be audible. Make sure that your background is clear of any disturbance or something, and look for a quiet space, because when you are in an environment where it is noisy, your voice that you're even trying to project, you're going to be distracting your voice, and people that you're making videos is not going to hear you properly. So you need those things. If you don't have ring lights or LED lights or even microphone or any backdrop or something, you can just make use of your wall and all of that. So make do of what you have, and as time goes on, you know that you just see that you are progressing. Like you are buying a microphone, or you are buying a small ring light, maybe 10 inches or 12 or even 18, but you just have to start with what you have. But please don't start, I'll say it again, don't start if you don't have content idea. I don't want you to go through what I went through. It is not a nice thing to go through. So please, if you get something out of this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Turn on your post notification bell to get notified whenever I post on YouTube, and subscribe, please. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all so much. Bye.